if I see another vegan video with another vegan bashing another vegan, I'm gonna scream.
There goes that fat hippie chick.
Jesus Christ. Listen, I was thinking, like, should I make this video? Do I want to put on my channel stuff that has to do with gossip? And I was debating on it, but I feel like since this is the hippie channel, the hippy dippy channel, and I'm all about love and compassion, and we are all one, why not? I think this fits into it. During the past few weeks, months, years, there's been different YouTubers that have been vegan, plant-based, raw, that has changed from a vegan, plant-based, raw diet and transitioned to either cook food, pescatarian, or just outright eating any type of meat that they want to eat. And what I've noticed is that when somebody turns from being vegan to some capacity, either a vegan that's a raw foodist, a vegan that's eating plant-based, um, even somebody that may not be all the way vegan, maybe even just vegetarian. I'm just talking about people, within that vegan vegetarian movement, and they are like big YouTubers, and they stop subscribing to the vegan, plant-based, no meat lifestyle. All the other vegans that are big on YouTube attack that other vegan. Like, that's insane. And I feel like it's insane because veganism is about compassion. No? That's what I thought it was about, right? Being plant-based is about the fact that, okay, let me back up for a minute. There's some people that have become vegan, they could become plant-based, they become vegetarian, they stop eating meat because of health reasons. That's sometimes the reason, because of health reasons. And then other times people become vegans because they care about the environment. They care about the well-being of animals, right? And of course, that's my cat. You guys know the drill. That's one of my cats. I have two cats, if you guys don't know. Okay, but that was a sidebar. So they become vegan because they care about their environment. They care about the well-being of animals. They care about our planet as a whole. But what I don't understand is, how is it that you care about animals, you care about the environment, you care about the planet, this world that we live in, but you don't care about the people that's within this world, right? It's like you have compassion, you have love, you have empathy, you have all that good energy goes towards the animals and the environment and our planet. But when it comes to the people within the vegan community or outside of the vegan community, just the people that live on this planet that you care about, that you don't have that love and compassion for that person. That's what gets me. I don't get that. If I feel like, if you have love for just animals and the environment and the planet, and you don't have love for the people that's in it, then that's not a true vegan. That's not somebody that really cares truly about life, because we are life. People, we're the ones that have to live on this planet. We're the life form. We are another life form that lives on this earth. I feel like there's so many people that are plant-based and they're vegan. and the only life form that they care about are animals. Okay, and yes, we're a type of animal, but you know what I mean. The four-legged ones, you know? Um, or the ones that have other multiple legs, more than four legs. But and that's really disheartening. There's a raw foodist. Well, she was raw. I don't know if you guys know her. Her name is Rawvana. I subscribe to her channel. I absolutely love her to death. And she was afraid to come out and say that she was eating seafood. Do you know what that is? Like, it's like, I feel like it's like you have a family. Like, I feel like when you're vegan, when you're vegetarian, when you're a plant-based person, you have a family. Like, you're a family. You're a group of people that share this bond, this love of planet Earth, this love of animals. So you're in this family, and you're scared to come out to your family and let them know the things that you're struggling with. She tried to hide the fish on her plate. And how long, who knows how long this woman was hiding, because she didn't want to face judgment in the vegan community. Why would anybody want to be vegan? Why would anybody want to be plant-based? Why would anybody want to stop eating meat when they see so much hatred, so much turmoil, so much judgment in the vegan community? That's crazy. And these are big, vegan YouTubers that are all like just pouncing on this poor girl. It's so sad, For me, I've gone from different diets. I've been vegetarian, I've been vegan, I've been plant-based, I've done raw, and if some of you guys have been on my other channel, you also know that I've also done water fasting, I've done juice fasting, I've done it all. And there should be no one on this planet, no one on this earth should have the right to judge you for what you want to put in your body. It's your body. You have the right to put whatever you want to put in your body, regardless of what other people's opinions on what you should put in your body, or other people's lifestyle. Just because, if I was a vegan, just because I'm a vegan, yes, it would be nice. Oh, let me introduce veganism to my friends and family. But if they don't want to be a vegan, that's on them. That's their body. That's their choice. That's their lifestyle. So, like, we as people, we have choices to live our life the way that we choose to live our life. But then when it comes to eating whatever it is that we want to eat, and put whatever it is we want to put in our body, as far as thriving and surviving, we shouldn't have the right to do that. Like, once you're in the vegan community and you stop being a vegan and you start eating meat, you're shunned. You locked out of the vegan community? Like, this is what's going on right now. That's crazy. I don't understand it. Wow. Poor Rawvana. And all those other vegans out there that doesn't want to be a vegan anymore. And then, the sad thing about it, some of these people that turn from being a vegan or raw foodist, or, if you want to call it plant-based, they stop doing it for health reasons. I feel like some vegans are fanatics. Like, they feel like, oh, since, like, everybody can be a vegan, no matter what. Like, everybody's body chemistry, everybody's health needs are met by veganism. It's like there's nobody on this planet that can't be a vegan. You can reach all your dietary requirements by being a vegan. There's no reason why you can't be vegan. There's people that live in cold climates that can't have fresh fruits and vegetables. They eat mostly meat. So what happens there? You know, like, are you wrong for doing that? And I want you guys to know where I'm coming from, because I love animals. And one of the reasons why I actually stopped eating meat was because I saw how cruel the processing of meat is, and I saw those images, and it just so disgusted me. It was so hard to watch. And I stopped eating meat for a really long time because of that. Now I eat seafood, but I can't stomach like anything else. I can't stomach chicken or beef, or it's like I used to see those commercials on TV with meat, and I used to get like I used to get like the cravings. Now I see those commercials with meat, beef. It's like I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to touch it, because I know how those things are processed. I've seen it, and it just hurts my heart to see that, But that's me. I'm not gonna push my the way I choose to live my life on anybody else. And God forbid if I shun somebody or I put them down because they decided that they are gonna eat meat. Everybody has their own time. Everybody has their own life to live. Everybody has to do things, at their own pace. Everybody has to be awoken or wake up to something. Wait, hold on. I'm getting emails. Let me close this out, because I don't want to keep hearing these beeps, beeps, beeps. Everybody has to have their awakening moment, right? And we can't judge people for where they're at in life. That's how I see it. Have you ever seen what happens when animals in the wild hunt and kill other animals? Like, have you ever seen how a lion, well, lioness, because lions are usually the lazy bastards, and they don't hunt. They have their women going out there hunting for them. But have you ever seen a lioness go after its prey and hunt it down? Have you ever seen how cruel and nasty it looks? Like, that lioness goes after that prey, and sometimes that lioness is torturing its prey. Have you ever seen how a lioness will pounce and get a deer and just bite that thing up, bite the deer up, and keep the deer tortured for a few hours, play around with the food before it even eats it? How long it suffers before it's actually dead? Have you ever seen that? But nobody says, hey, we've got to stop those lionesses from being so cruel when they go hunting for that deer. Right? We say, oh, that's natural. That's nature. At one time we were hunters and gatherers, and we had to hunt. We may have not done it in such a cruel way, but we did have to hunt for our food. And now we have technology which does things in a different way, I guess a different form of hunting. And sometimes it is gruesome and terrible to see, but this is how we survive, right? Different people have different survival mechanisms. Some people survive on fruits and vegetables and just eating raw. Some people survive on a plant-based diet, cooked food, and some people survive and thrive on meat. And some people have a makeup to where if they eat meat, they're thriving more. Have you guys ever heard of a book called Eat Right for Your Blood Type? It's a really good book. and it talks about how certain blood types will will do better on certain diets. And it's really interesting because I read it years ago, and I remember back then it said that I didn't do well on meats. I did best on seafood, fruits, and vegetables. And at the time, years ago when I read it, I kind of ignored it. Like, and the interesting thing is that I never did good on red meat. Like, red meat was just terrible for me. But chicken, poultry never really bothered me as much. But now, coming from being a vegan and then trying to eat chicken after that, it didn't do right for me. So, what I'm saying is different strokes for different folks. Not everybody is the same on this planet. Everybody is different, and everybody has different dietary needs. And we need to respect one another's needs, dietary needs, and what their specific body has to consume in order to live a productive, healthy, and happy life. We cannot continue to attack one another for our differences. We have to exhibit love, empathy, and compassion towards one another. We are all one. There's no separatism. Although we like to make ourselves seem as we're separate, but we aren't. We're all one person. And when we attack another person, we're attacking ourselves. We're all connected to the bigger thing. There's one source of life, and that source runs through every one of us. And we have to learn to respect that and show love. That's my message. I know I was rambling a little bit, but I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. I just couldn't take any more with videos about Rawvana popping up in my video feed, because I do subscribe to her, and I do subscribe to a lot of plant-based, raw, vegan YouTubers, and it just got to me seeing how they're treating this girl, this woman, rather. It's really sad. But guys, I would like to hear what you think about this. In the comments below, what do you think about this situation with vegans attacking other vegans? What do you think about this situation with Rawvana? What do you think about, us just showing compassion and love to one another? What do you think about us, the fact that we do have different dietary needs? Well, do you feel that we do have different dietary needs, or do you feel like everybody has the capacity to thrive on a plant-based, all vegan or raw diet? How do you feel about that? I mean, and do you think that people should actually, there's people that's unfriending this girl, I keep hearing like girl, but she's a woman. This woman, because she's eating fish. What do you think about this? I'd like to hear from you guys. I'd like to get your input on it. And if you're new, and if this is the first video that you're seeing of mine, rate, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because I never know when the mood is going to hit me and I'm going to want to just go off the deep end, kind of like this. And I have some good things in store for you coming. So you don't want to miss that. And share this video too. I think it's a message that people need to hear. We do need to spread more love and positivity and stop being so damn judgmental. But anyway, bye. Jazz hands.